Using sites like Twitter and Flickr is a great way to share with friends and family. But when you post to these sites, you could be sharing much more than you expect. After all, you probably don't realize that your post can be used to build a detailed map of where you've been. But that's what a program called Cree.py does. Cree.py scours Twitter and Flickr for geotag posts. These posts include GPS coordinates. It then plots the posts on a map. Anyone can see exactly what you've posted and from where. Stalkers, jealous exes, and criminals can use it to target you. To get geolocation information on Twitter posts, you just need a person's username. Open up Cree.py and type the name into the Twitter username field. Then click the Geolocate Target button. If the person doesn't have geolocation information attached to posts, you'll receive a warning message. Finding information on Flickr photos is just as easy. Put the person's Flickr username in the Flickr search for area in Cree.py. Cree.py will search for the person. Double-click the correct user to populate the user ID field, then click Geolocate Target. If the person has geotagged photos, Cree.py will return a list of them. If the program doesn't return results in about 10 minutes, assume that the user hasn't geotagged anything. After you click the Geolocate button, the map view will open. You'll see pins on a map for each geotagged post. In the left column, you'll see a list of geotagged posts. Just click on a post to see more information on it at the bottom of the window. You'll see the post text and a link to the post. If you want to view the post in Google Maps, right-click a post in the left column and select Open in Browser, Google Maps. If this scares you, you're not alone. Now is the perfect time to reconsider geotagging your posts, or at a minimum, limit who can see your geolocation information. Cree.py will only work with geotagged posts that are open to the public. Now, you could be sharing location information unintentionally, so I recommend searching your own Flickr and Twitter accounts in Cree.py. You may be surprised at what you find. Thankfully, there are a number of ways you can protect yourself. Let's start with putting your photos online. Every picture you take with your camera has secret data attached to it. It's called EXIF data. EXIF data is a treasure trove of information. With this data, you can find how the picture was taken. You can also use the data to see if the photo was edited. For example, it's possible to reconstruct cropped photos using this data, and some cameras will even put the location of the picture in this EXIF data. The smartest thing to do before uploading pictures to the web is to wipe its EXIF data. You can use a program like the free EXIF-O-Matic if you're on a Mac, or Batch Purifier Lite if you're on a PC. Of course, having to strip all your photos before every upload is tedious. In that case, prevent your camera from recording your location information. Keep in mind, not every camera will record the location of your photos. Only cameras that have a geotagging feature will. This means your camera includes a GPS chip. Turning it off will be different for every camera. You'll need to look through your camera's manual and settings to find it, or visit your camera's manufacturer's website. Once you do, make sure it's disabled. But there is a camera you likely use every day. It has a built-in GPS and a whole bunch of other cool things. It's your smartphone. On an iPhone, you can stop location services per app. That's useful so you can pick and choose which apps save location information. To stop your photos from recording information, go to Settings, General, Location Services. You get a list of all the apps that ask you to record your location. Make sure your camera app is set to off. While you're here, you should also disable location services on some of your other apps. You should especially turn this off for apps like Twitter, Facebook, and Flickr. If you want, you can turn off location services entirely. Simply slide on to off next to location services at the top of the list. On Android smartphones, it's more of an all or nothing affair. You can't turn off location services per application. You have to disable it for the entire phone. To do this, go to Settings, Security, and Location. Then uncheck the first two checkboxes in the Location section. Turning off location services on your phone will prevent your GPS information from appearing on Twitter. To stay up to date on everything digital, just hang with me, your digital goddess, Kim Commando.